Hey, good morning. Miss Christmas checking in with you on today to bring you some motivation and encouragement to help you get through your day and even your week. So, I want to pose this question to you. Have you ever had someone know what you were going through, and because it didn't look a certain way to them, they begin to tell you that you've been counted out or it's over for you before you could say that for yourself? And so, while you don't want to feel that way or you don't want to agree with that, you allow yourself to kind of get baited in and roped in to believe, like, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it's not going to work. I'm not so sure, right? And you begin to question what you know to be true and to just start to get in that space where you feel like things aren't going to happen because someone else is telling you, hey, it ain't happening quick enough, so it might not happen for you. Let me tell you, stop doing that. Stop falling for the bait. Stop falling for the trick of the enemy. And not saying that that person is the enemy, but the enemy does use those who are willing sometimes. And unbeknownst to ourselves, sometimes we don't realize that we allow him access in that way to use us, right? So I want to tell you, someone told me something like that recently, and I have been just truly staying in a place of believing that it's going to happen, that just because it's not happening right now, that it's going to happen. And some days as I have to motivate myself a little bit more than I did the day before, because some days it does look bleak and some days it does look glim. I think that's the right word. But anyway, some days it just looks like it might not happen. That stupid chair. Ugh. Anyway. Some days it looks like it might not happen, right? And so it causes you to kind of be like, well, maybe, I think, right? I want to encourage you today to not count yourself out, to not give up on your visions, your dreams, your ideas, whatever it is, not to throw in the towel ahead of time, not to disqualify yourself, right? Just because it doesn't look like it's happening does not mean that it's not happening, right? If you break a bone and you go to the doctor or the hospital so that they can cast it up and help strengthen your arm, your leg, whatever limb it is that you broke, does it mean that it's not healing because you can't see it healing? It does not mean that. So stop falling for the trick when people tell you things like that. If you believe that it's going to happen, know that it's going to happen. Okay, and stand firm on that, and don't let your faith be shakable in that area to think that it's not gonna happen. This chair is falling. Anyway, it's according to your faith that things are done unto you. Anyway, what do you believe? Do you believe it's over for you? Because I don't. I don't believe it's over for you any more than I believe it's over for me. And just to kind of share a little bit, each morning when I wake up, there's a different spirit, a different song in my spirit, like right before I wake up or like during my dream or whatever. And when I wake up, most times I can still hear that song. And so this morning when I woke up, I could hear CeCe Winans sing that God has never lost the battle and he can do all things but fail. So if that's the case, then I don't have a reason to doubt. I don't have a reason to question whether or not things are going to happen and going to fall into place, because they are. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what it feels like. It doesn't matter what somebody else's opinion and idea of the process is, because I know for myself that it's going to happen. So don't waver in your faith. Don't count yourself out. Don't disqualify yourself from the competition. Don't quit the race. You haven't got the victory yet, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have it. Okay? So don't count yourself out. Don't buy into disbelief that it's not going to happen, because it is. All right. So I hope this helped you. I hope this encourages you to just keep going that much more and keep trusting that much more that it is working out in your favor and for your good. All right. Have the most amazing day on purpose, because you get to choose how you're going to handle each day as they come. All right. You got this. Talk to you soon.